Saquon, what do you think your season would have been like if Odell Beckham Jr. was still your teammate?
Um, Odell, I mean, I actually just left a trip with him, a vacation trip with Odell. That's my guy. Yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see Odell on our team, obviously. But you know, that's the NFL. That's why the NFL coaches go places, other places. There's other teammates I had that went other places. Obviously, I know with his injury, he didn't have the season he would like. I know everyone, fell in love with the story of me and him as a duo, but you know, I can't talk on what would have been because that's not the case. And the only thing I can focus is on myself and on the Giants and DJ and Young Shep and the talent that we do have, and try to find a way to get that group right and to win some games.
Looking forward to Evan Ingram really getting healthy with now a young, mobile quarterback who can read defenses like Daniel Jones.
Yes, definitely. Evan Ingram, I say all the time, I think, in my opinion, just God-given ability. I think he's the best tight end. But yes, he hasn't been healthy in the past couple seasons. But I know that he's working his butt off for that, and we're all working our butt off to try to figure it out. And I think we just hired the right guy, Coach Judge, and with Coach Garrett and all the guys we hired, and especially for me with Coach Burns as a running back coach. I think it's a fresh start, and I think they have the right mindset, and we continue to find our common theme and our why. We can get this thing going.
Can I make a hard turn? Because when Max talks about talent and then somebody works like they have no talent, that is you. And that is, of course, the legend, the hero, Kobe Bryant, that we lost. And we're all putting on smiley, happy faces out here because we're here in Miami. It's a Super Bowl. But we're all hurting. Can you tell me what Kobe meant to you?
Yeah, unfortunately, I was never able to meet Kobe, but me and my father, who's over there, was talking about it. Never want to take credit away from my parents. My parents did a tremendous job of raising me, but even my dad said it. I don't think I would be in the position I am today without that guy. That Mamba mentality, I have it in my cleats, I have my gloves. That's something I try to live by. And he did it at the highest level, and I know I'm years and years away, and I may never reach that, but I'm fighting. I'm trying my best to do that because, obviously with the loss of him, I want to try to pay my respect because I see the impact that he had, not just on basketball players, but just on people and all these individuals. And it's sad to see him go. Also, all the passengers and his daughter Gigi. I know the girl dad thing going on. I'm a father of a daughter, so that that hit home with me. But Kobe's amazing.
What was inspirational about him to you, Saquon specifically?
Just his mindset. The Mamba mentality. The relentless approach. Every single day, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And he wanted to be one of the greatest to play. Wanted to be the great to play. And I want to be one of the greatest running backs and one of the greatest football players ever play. And I'm gonna try to use that same approach to go get it.
One of the things that I know that knowing Kobe, is like he's always giving back, and he's always really big on talking to players and trying to help them be their greatest self. As a professional athlete, I know that happens in various sports where you got guys that give back. But do you think is enough of it? Would you like to see more of it? I'm talking about across the professional sports platform in terms of, because there's one thing to go against guys and you might not want to show any tricks of the trade or anything like that. But do you think there needs to be more of giving amongst each other in terms of helping one another maximize your potential?
100%, 100%. Because at the end of the day, we're all in together. Even though we play on different teams, you don't want to see anyone to get hurt. You don't want to see anything bad happen to another player. So I would say why not? And especially with the loss of Kobe, not only just giving back to players, but giving back to other people. Why not do it? You never know how long you're going to be on this earth, and so you got to take advantage of your time while you're here.
No question. And we are continuing to pray for Vanessa, for the girls, for the family, and we will, and try to uplift them the best that we can. Now I'm going to make another hard.
It's unbelievable, by the way. Still, like you forget about it for a second, right? Yeah. For you, an hour of your day goes by, and then you realize it again. You're like, are you kidding me? Are you Kobe? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No question. Getting back to your team, obviously when Joe Judge got hired, a lot of us were shocked just because we've heard wonderful things. He was an assistant with the Patriots, but was never a coordinator. Then you got a veteran coordinator in Jason Garrett. What was your reaction? Have you sat down with them?
I haven't sat down with Coach Garrett yet. I talked to him over the phone. When I was back, he was in Mobile, Alabama. I sat down, I talked over the phone with Coach Judge and sat down and talked with him also. And like I said, I'm excited, especially with Coach Judge. It's something when you meet him, you get to see the look in his eye that he's ready to go. He wishes it was July right now. And I just love the fact that it's a conversation that I have with him is the common theme, you know, having a standard, setting a standard. And obviously, I know that the Patriot way and this way and that way. He was at Alabama, but he's going to take his own way and instill it to the New York Giants. And it's important for him to do that, and then it's important for young leaders like myself and DJ and Evan to take that and have that trickle down the team, so we can have that success and bring, you know, the glory back to New York City.
Saquon,
Alabama and the Patriots, a pretty good pedigree, by the way.
Exactly.
you can do so many things as a back. That's why I say you're the greatest prospect of all time, and they're all pitched at such a high level. One of the things that I hear criticism from you, and I've heard you address this, talking about timing and working on it, is running between the tackles consistently. Like Barry Sanders, you have these home run moves like, oh my God, he can score from anywhere on the field. But can you just feed Saquon the ball and he get 4 yards in a cloud of dust consistently, so you can base your offense on that at times? How do you respond to that? What do you think about that?
Well, one, with the comment is saying that the greatest prospect to ever come in, or in the last 20 years, whatever. Obviously, I love that compliment, but I don't work my butt off to just be a prospect, the greatest prospect. I work my butt off to be the greatest ever play. And you have to be able to run in between tackles. You have to be able to pass the ball, catch the ball, do all the great things. And when people say about running the ball in between the tackles, you know, I say yes, everything I need to improve on. I got to improve on every single thing. But at the same time, I know my God-given ability, and I know my talent. And you know, I fought with this a little this year, starting to listen to other people and taking away from myself and not running how I run. So my mindset is focused to still do what I got to do, improve on the little things, and try to just overall impact my game and take my game to another level.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.